Uh-oh. Are we going to get all political right now? Are we going to be like, oh, the left, the right, this, that, oh, bleh. No, we're not. It's not happening, but it's still going to be a good one. This is Bikes, Beards, and Brews. Let's kick that intro. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we kick this one off, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. New videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Yeah, we're just doing this all the time. It's kind of like Groundhog Day. In fact, we miss Groundhog Day. I don't know. Did that giant rat see a shadow? I don't know. I don't care. You know how I know when it's spring? When the snow goes away. So let's get the other stuff out of the way. Want to save 10% on a Cardinal communicator? Check my referral link down below. Want to support me in all my do-gooderness like these cool guys here? Boom! You should join my Brew Crew on the coffee page down below. You want to know why I'm asking you for money? There, and with all those Amazon affiliate links down there, seriously, it looks insane. It's like a whole shopping plaza. Well, that's all for a good cause, and the link is also down below. Check it out. All right, so let's get into today's topic, and that is why Harley going electric grinds my gears. And here's the thing, it's not even really Harley going electric that grinds my gears. It's all the people that responded to this, because let's just say they're special at best. Here's the thing. So for those of you who may have missed it, right around the 120th anniversary kickoff, the CEO of Harley also did some side interviews where he said that Harley is going to go all electric, that they're going to move away from combustion engines and just be an electric bike company. Now, the thing is, the internet absolutely lost its mind. You had a ton of people just rabble, and they're like, yeah, I'm done with Harley. I'm leaving them. Screw them. Screw you, screw everything, I hate everything, I'm angry, back to my mom's basement. And here's the problem. All you internet trolls have a really hard time reading between the lines. So if you actually looked at his statement and you read it, it said within the next few decades. Now here's the thing. Harley already knows how to go electric. They had the Livewire, and the CEO, this whole management crew below him and all that are the exact same ones that were there when the Livewire was there and when the Livewire was spun off into its own company. And when it was spun off into its own company, I know some of you were like, oh, well, Harley still has a hand in it. That may be true, but it's kind of like when you have two kids and one kid kind of sucks and the other kid's kind of good. You keep the shitty one at kind of like arm's length so he still feels included, but realistically speaking, you want to keep enough distance so when he gets a little bit older and he has his own Netflix special for being a meth addicted serial killer, you could be just as surprised or pretend to be just as surprised as everyone else. You can do that little segment where you're like, no, how was I supposed to know his whole taxidermied hamster collection that looked like serial killers was a sign that he was going to be horrible? I'm just as surprised as you are. So that's kind of what Harley's doing with Livewire. They're keeping them just far enough away where if it does succeed, they can be like, that's our boy. But if it just crashes and burns, they can just sit there and go, Livewire who? And if you're not sure how this works or looks or anything like that, just go back a few years and look at Buell. So here's the thing. They said a few decades. Now, this is not Harley going, we're working towards this. They don't give a crap. In a few decades, most first world countries have committed to going all electric. Problem is, most first world countries have also not set a hard date. They're like, yeah, right around this time. Countries like, country collectives like the EU have said, hey, 2035, we're going to do it. But let's be honest, that's over a decade away. Dates change, they move, whatever. So it's a very non-committal sort of thing to say that we're going to do this. Now, for all of you trolls who are like, oh, screw Harley, I'm out of here, where are you going to go? Because Harley has made it abundantly clear in the most subtle ways possible that they're not going to go electric willingly. It's going to be a kicking and screaming. We're going to go electric because we are required to, like the rest of the world, which means all your other favorite little motorcycle manufacturers are also going to be going electric at that point, or they would have gotten there sooner, because let's be honest, if you're not a gigantic like American motorcycle company building like huge heavyweight cycles, you've probably already gone electric by this point in time. Looking at you, Honda, Kawasaki, Suzuki, and everyone else, we know it's going to happen. So when you try and abandon Harley for this, what are you going to do? Go get your electric Indian and claim that that's like better? Like what are we doing? Like this whole like fake outrage is just absolutely insane. And then you get the other people that are like, oh, this is because of whatever's going on in the US and all that. It's not. 90% of like these newer Harley decisions are being made because of standards that are being pushed in the EU, which has nothing to do with politics in the US. So y'all just need to settle down. Believe it or not everything is about which party you voted for 2 years ago. Calm down. You know, even with the Sportster. The Sportster, the reason why that is sunset is because it was not meeting EU admission standards. Now, could Harley have updated that and fixed it? Yes. In fact, there's actually Chinese knockoffs that are coming out that are going to be like EU compliant, that are Sportsters. The problem is there's such a razor thin profit margin for those Sportsters. It wasn't worth redesigning the engine, and it wasn't worth just selling them in the US. So quite honestly, Harley did not have the hunger to chase that bike. Also, I mean, at this point in time, most of the patents and all that stuff for the Sportster have been expired because it's been around forever, which is why you can like go to like S&S and stuff like that and order all the parts to build your own Sportster from the ground up and not have a single Harley Davidson part on that bike. It's because Harley can't protect that Sportster anymore, which makes the profit margin even thinner. So there is like the reasoning for this. It's not because of what's going on in whatever batshit crazy like conspiracy thing with all the red yarn that you've created in your basement to explain why it's gone. Calm down. You guys are absolutely insane. You just need to learn to sit down, calm down, read, process what you read, check a few more sources, make sure everything lines up, and then come to an educated decision, not freak the fuck out every single time you see something that triggers you into whatever rage you're going into. Seriously, I get that electric Harleys are not like something that we want to do. Honestly, I love my Harley, and I love the fact that it's noisy as fuck and it makes all kinds of sounds, and I love the way it feels and all that stuff. There's just something about a V-twin that is waking up people 6 neighborhoods away that is just absolutely awesome, while it shakes you harder than Michael J. Fox on a bad day. That is the stuff that is motorcycle life. That is great. And quite honestly, when it comes down to it and they start going to electric bikes, yes, I'm going to be doing anything I can to stay with my combustion engines as well. But at the same time, I realize that change is a thing. You have to kind of adapt to it, and you have to kind of face forward. So at some point in time, yeah, you know what? I'm probably not going to be able to fuel up my bikes. I'm probably going to not be able to get replaceable parts for my bikes and stuff like that. And I may have to go to the next thing, which may be electric. And quite honestly, you'll see me out there with my baseball cards in the spokes, trying to make that thing as noisy as possible, just like I did my old Huffy back in the day when I was a kid. It's just part of life. Calm down. Like, you guys are absolutely insane. You are absolutely nuts. You're on notice. You grind my gears. Knock it off. I mean, for real, I can't tell you how many times I'll roam into like a forum or something like that, and somebody hears something that they don't like, and they're like, oh, it's because of whatever president or this, that, and woke this, and guys, calm down. A lot of this stuff's been around for a while. It's been worked on for a while. We're just getting closer to it actually happening. Settle down. It's very tiring at times, and then you see the people just blowing up comments with all this matter-of-fact stuff that makes no sense. And they don't stop to think about stuff like, again, Harley is saying like decades. So Harley is like literally like, in 20 years, we're going to go electric. I mean, even that, it's such a soft number because they know if things change from here till there, they're going to drop that so quick. They're going to drop it as quick as they did the live wire. They're going to drop it as quick as they did Buell. It's going to happen. Like Harley does not just say something and stick to it no matter what. Like they will change wherever possible to preserve themselves. Calm down, guys. Anyway, hope you like that one. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this video with friends, share it with family, share it with that one dude, you know, who's just like got the tinfoil hat on. He's worried about like space lasers attacking him, and he's got his conspiracy blog and he's pounding away right now. Loves this stuff, trust me. I'll see you all on the flip side.